Yo, what is going on, you spineless Cyndaquil? Coming at you with some Turbo Rayquaza today. This is the list that I played around with a little bit. I'm not a big Rayquaza guy. I do enjoy playing the deck from now and then, and definitely have to check it out with the new upgrades it got in the Tapu KoKo Prism Star and the Shaymin Prism Star. So this is a turbo version. I don't know. Maybe all the versions are turbo, and then you have to just decide if it's better with Vikavolt or better with Naganadel, whatever. This one is built with Naganadel. I've never been a fan of Vika Ray. I've always found the deck to be extremely towards the inconsistent side. You can only make it so consistent, so it is a little bit on that run hot side of decks that I generally like to try and stray away from. I'm not saying no one should play the deck, but for me personally, trying to run hot with the Vika Ray, not my style. But I have found this to be quite a bit more consistent than past iterations of Rayquaza decks, and maybe even Vika Ray is a little bit more consistent now itself, now that it has access to stuff like Tapu KoKo and Shaymin. Less reliable on getting out like a bunch of Rayquaza, like hitting those numbers with energy is just a little bit easier now with stuff like Tapu KoKo, and then having like a follow-up guy like the Shaymin Prism Star could also be a game changer for that deck as well. But I haven't messed around with that build yet. I've been messing around with this, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. So let's go ahead and get into some games. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Starting off with that Acro Bike. I'm getting that Acro Bike. Gonna follow up that Acro Bike with this Acro Bike. Gonna do this before... Ooh, get that Boible. Gonna do this before we invest anything into anything, pretty much. Ultra Ball away Lightning Grass. Gonna grab Lele for Lily. Could go for the Marshadow. A little bit unnecessary. Lele for Lily for 7 here is pretty good. Maybe if we need to feel like, maybe if we feel like we need to draw more cards off of this, or you know, we just draw into a dead hand. Oh, it's gonna be 6, right? We can't evolve Naganadel turn 1. Ooh, second Boiple, Naganadel, let loose next turn. Also have Lele, second Lele in the deck. Could Stormy Winds here, but I don't think I'm going to, just based on the fact that we do have only one Lele left in the deck, and I would prefer not to go with the Let Loose. So we don't want to mill the, what's it called, with the Stormy Winds, the Lele here. And I don't want to have to use the Lele for sure. So we're not gonna Stormy Winds yet. We can just Stormy Winds next turn. It's not that big of a deal. All right, so we're playing against at least a Zapdos deck. Could be, oh, the Escape Rope. All right, bud. Well, I think we just push up Lele here. We don't want a Poiple to get knocked out. And he's not going to one-shot the Lele, which means you can just get it to the bench next turn. And we'll be fine cruising from there. Ooh, there's a Judge. No! Our double Naganadel. All right. Let's see how it is, buddy. That's not that bad of a hand, though. We can definitely do stuff with this hand this turn. That's for sure. Draw. I'm gonna start with this and see what happens. Take that grass. Attach the lightning to the active. I think I'm just gonna attach this here and then just go with Cynthia. Ooh. So really bad follow up here. What do we do? What do we do? Could treasure away the forest. That's what I'm leaning towards. Or treasure away a Ray. Let's go treasure away a Ray. Let's see how that goes. I actually kind of like that. I don't want to get rid of a Guzma. We're just gonna get a Naganadel and start pulling more energy into play. Yeah, because we can get rid of the forest. We can go like a Guzma knockout next turn. We can do like this charging up. And then we can go like Viridian Forest, get rid of like our top deck or something, whatever. Maybe we top deck an energy switch, move it over. And then we can go Guzma knockout for the turn and don't even really have to. Yeah, that would be like a fine game plan. And then Cynthia on the turn after. I mean, they judged themselves and didn't play anything down, so their hand obviously wasn't like ridiculously good. They're like lacking on Pokemon for sure. Their setup is not like, yeah, their setup's not like ridiculous, right? We're chilling. So it looks like it is a Zapdos heavy deck. I don't know how this matchup goes. I would assume it's kind of unfavored, probably, them being one prizers. There's a Guzma gonna take out our Poiple. Oh, hit our Ray. Okay. I was on the take out the Poiple train. I don't know where you guys were. I don't know where. I mean, this guy was obviously not on the take out the Poiple train. I was on the take out the Poiple train, though. I thought he should have been taken out. Let's grab a grass here. Yeah. gonna go ahead and take out that Jirachi. Because if we do take out the other Zapdos, he'll just send up the Jirachi for the turn and maybe get out of the dead draw he's currently in. So this could completely lock him out of the game. We could actually just take this game right here based on this play, possibly. There we go, the Dragon Break. We got the backup of the Shaymin and the Cynthia, and then we have the Ganondorf to use as well. So we actually have like a decent amount of one prize attackers in this deck to like kind of respond to these kind of Zapdos decks. Like Ganondorf doesn't one-shot Zapdos except when we get on 3 prizes. So Ganondorf will take a one-shot there, and then Shaymin will take a one-shot after. And then we have the Tapu KoKo Prism that we can also use as a one-prize attacker, and that one has actually a decent amount of HP, but he is weak to lightning, so we'll probably won't get value out of him there. Yeah. So that's probably not going to happen. Or I mean, we might use him to attack with. But okay, so he's also playing Buzzwole. Yep, that's what I was saying. Getting rid of that Jirachi, put our opponent in a dead draw. So it's just a matter of time, I think, on this one. I guess we're going down to 4 prizes here, which means the Buzzwole will knock us out. So if we can avoid that, that would be great. But I don't think there is any way for us to avoid the Buzzwole getting the Sledgehammer knockout here, except for having Guzma and Guzma knocking it out with Naganadel. So I'm gonna start with Viridian Forest, discard this. I'm gonna grab a grass, and I'm gonna go ahead and bench Shaymin and put a grass on him, get him ready to go. And then Cynthia. I'm not gonna play the energy switch because I don't have to. You can't make me. Evolve this guy here. Could Ultra Ball away the lightning and the mysterious treasure. Could have like hard retreated it and then KO'd it with Shaymin maybe. I guess we could have done that. Grass over hard retreat, but then we still get the Shaymin gets sledgehammered. So I think I'm still fine with the current situation that's going down. Ultra Ball. I think I want to grab another Ray. Could grab Zorora. He plays fighting guys, so Zorora doesn't seem great. I'm not gonna end up with any energy in the discard pile. So what's it called doesn't seem great. KoKo doesn't seem great. Probably just grab another Ray. We have Stretcher to maybe get a Ray back though, or the Lele. Let's just not get anything. I don't know what I want. I just want to kind of thin out the hand, so if he judges us again, we don't have those cards in it. And I guess we just go for the Dragon Break. And then when he KOs us, we'll probably move these 3 energy over here to this Naganadel. And then we can knock out this Buzzwole with a Naganadel. And then we'll be on 3 prizes. Can take another knockout with a Naganadel. Either this one or this one. Doesn't matter. Then we have Shaymin to follow up after that. And then we can get KoKo Prism from there, I guess. Oh, the Erica's top deck is pretty good. Alright. So, yeah. We're ahead on the prize trade, though. I'm not too worried about this one. Still, they can go like Guzma knockout Ray, Guzma knockout Lele after KOing this Rayquaza. So I guess it's a little worrying. But that would be quite a bit for them to have back-to-back turns after not doing anything for like 2 or 3 turns as far as drawing cards go after we took out that Jirachi. Big deal for us to take out Jirachi there. If we just KO'd a Zapdos, there was 2 Zapdos in play with each with an energy. Even if one of them didn't have an energy, we would still look to knock out the other Zapdos there like we did. Give me all this goodness. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a way to get GXs out of play. Something that's really changed ever since we lost like Parallel City. When we had Parallel City, every deck had a way to get GXs out of play. Now, not so much. So we're chilling with 1 lightning here. I'm just gonna go ahead and not grab anything. I don't want to set up another Ray. I'm just gonna Lily for 4, not even gonna attach yet. Yeah, like I said, maybe we just go after the KoKo. We can just like set up a bunch of our own 1 prize attackers. I'm gonna hold it for right now. Just gonna get knocked out next turn. Probably not, but potentially. Actually, maybe we should like baton it and bench the KoKo Prism. Actually, I don't even know. I think we're good to just charging up with this one and then turning point. Yeah, we'll have enough energy in play where it won't really matter. I think we're chilling for a turn. I don't know. It's hard for me to. I don't know what to expect on his next turn. Like, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna kind of actually torn here. I don't actually know what I'm gonna be walking into here. I think this is fine though. Interesting that he plays a fighting energy. There is the lightning fighting unit energy, I believe. So 1 basic fighting isn't ridiculous. Oh, he does play Viridian Forest. Because that means he doesn't play Shrine probably, which is good for us. Yeah. So like I said, that he can go Guzma knockout, and we actually just lose the game if that happens. There's the first one. He needs some extra damage though. It doesn't just get knocked out. I currently don't have a way to move this. Okay, we're gonna get knocked down, so it doesn't matter. We don't need a way to move it. There's the assault. Down goes Ray, and then if he has it on the Lele, we lose. We just lose the game. There's nothing we can do about it. We're just gonna hope for the best here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of one of these. We don't need 2 of those. Maybe I should have saved that Ultra Ball for Let Loose there, actually, I think. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this grass on this Shaymin. Get that guy ready to go. There's Turning Point. Got the knockout on this Zapdos. But yeah, if he has Guzma, what's it called? We just lose. I could have kept the Ultra Ball for Let Loose, I think, at this point, actually. Getting KoKo was kind of like, well, we already have enough attackers in play to kind of close out the game. So getting KoKo doesn't really do anything, actually. So yeah, there's no real point to grab KoKo as early as I did. Could have just like held the Ultra Ball in hand to have options instead of like committing to the line of KoKo. I was just like, we're probably going to need KoKo, we need one project. But the game has actually developed to a point where like, we have enough attackers to kind of close out the game, so. I don't know, we could still use the KoKo though, you never know. We'll see here in a second. Because we're gonna have to take this knockout with Shaymin. If the Zapdos just like punches this turn, we'll have to go this knockout with Shaymin, and then we'll need a way to take a prize. Oh, he's not weak to lightning. He's weak to fighting. Oh, okay. I thought he was weak to lightning. I don't know why I thought he was weak to lightning. He's not a flying type, right? I mean, I don't play the video game, so I don't really know anything about that. So hopefully they don't knock out our Naganadel. And if they do, then we're gonna try and have to set up the KoKo through double energy switch, which I could have benched and have attached to it this turn. So I should have done that as well. I'm kind of like fumbling all over the place here. Okay, it looks like we're not getting knocked out this turn. So now we want to definitely dig for the Let Loose off the Cynthia. Take the knockout with the Shaymin. And then, do what I said. And then we're going to dig for the Let Loose. Probably, depends on what their hand is. They're going with a Stretcher here. I mean, they definitely have to bench another Pokemon. It's just, what are they going to bench? If it's Jirachi, yeah, I assumed it would be Jirachi because setting up a Zapdos or a Buzzwole, that doesn't do anything for anyone. So it looks like it's just gonna be a retreat to the Jirachi. Oh, they've already played a supporter. They could go with an escape rope here. Gonna be a nest ball, and I expect that to be for another Zapdos. I definitely haven't liked this Zapdos deck in the past. It's always seemed rather meh. I don't hate it, I guess. It still seems kind of meh because you can't really get to the numbers to deal enough damage consistently. But I was thinking maybe if you built it to like Turbo, similar to the Turbo KoKo deck I built, but make it like Turbo Zapdos. All right, so now they have access to 2 Jirachis. I'm gonna switch into the other one. So I wonder if I should just go Guzma knockout Zapdos. I wonder if that would just like kind of win me the game. Probably not, right? Then they would just get Guzma knock out my Lele. So I think I have to Let Loose. I've got a Lily in hand. Yeah, I think Let Loose plus knockout active is the way. Is going to give me the best chance of winning this game here. And then it's going to come down to if they find Guzma or not. I think that's what we're locking in here. How many energy switch do I have left? I have a lot left. I haven't like used any of these. I'm going to take the knockout with the Shaymin. I don't even know if I need this. We could Ultra Ball both these away. No, let's go ahead and throw. No, we can have the Ultra Ball for the Let Loose literally right in my hand, and I just like almost threw it away. So we could Ultra Ball away, Wishful Baton, or Stretcher and Wishful Baton. I don't think I need those. And then we just get the Let Loose and hope for the best. Yeah, we should have access to pretty much our whole deck from here on out. Here we go. Just gotta hope they can't KO the Lele. It's gonna all be in their hands. Does it matter if we attack with KoKo here or not? I don't think so. We have energy left in the deck, I believe. Let's go grab one right now. You have 2 lightnings left. Viridian Force is probably sticking. Let's get rid of a well, what are we going to actually? Let's just go to the Shaymin for right now. We will set up the KoKo here, but. And then charging up grass. Maybe I should have put a lightning there. It doesn't matter at this point, right? Yeah. And then we can just hold off on these charging up now. Use the Flower Storm. I think it's the first time I attacked with the Flower Storm, actually. It's been a couple situations where I've gotten really close to attacking with it, but I never actually ended up attacking with it. It's really good as like a closer. Like once you can't set up another Rayquaza just because like, you run out of energy switches or whatever, if you have the Shaymin ready to go. Because like no one really chases Naganadels with this deck, so you always have the energy in place on like Naganadels, so you can always hit super hard. Like right there we just hit for 270. I mean, we could have set up another Ray, I guess, if we wanted to. But it does seem like sometimes, you know, they're going to be focusing your Rays most of the time. So if they like KO back-to-back Rays, you sometimes just run out of Rays in play and aren't able to set up another one anytime soon. All right, so they can't put Choice Band on this anymore. So they need Electro Power. It does 80, right? Oh no, they need Electro Power or Shrine of Punishment. I'm sure they play those. So I think right as we see that Guzma grab off the Stellar Wish, I'm currently predicting us to lose. We'll see though. Yeah, KoKo comes down. That doesn't really do anything. Maybe we're just getting BM'd here at this point though. There's the Guzma. Into the Jirachi. Into the Tapu KoKo-GX. Oh no! Alright, so we are going to end up taking an L here in this first game. It was close. We just kind of had too many GXs in play. I guess I could have played it. I did a bunch of little minor sequencing mistakes throughout the game, but I maybe could have played the overall strategy to go a little bit more for the non-GXs a little bit earlier on. And try and give myself a little bit more of an advantage that way, I think. Let's go ahead and get into another one though. Alright, moving right along here into another game. Our start is not the greatest. We have the Lele so we can draw something, but the clog of the energy switch plus stretcher is a little annoying. But we should be fine. We'll be able to go with a Rayquaza ability, hopefully hidden energy. So we're playing against a lightning deck. Well, I guess it could be another Rayquaza deck. Most likely a lightning deck. Alright, that's a lot of lightning energy. They either got unlucky with that, or it is just a lightning deck. Still, once again, it could be a Rayquaza deck, but I'm betting on a lightning deck here. Probably a Pikachu or something like that. Actually, if we can get off a turn 1 decent full voltage GX, that would be pretty good. Let's see if we can't hit that. Lily, still don't know what we're playing against for sure. Still not sure. It still could be a Rayquaza deck. I'm still betting on it being a not Rayquaza deck though. What's it called? All right. I guess we're not gonna know this turn. All right. There's a Lily top deck, so we're just gonna start with this. See what it rips. Okay, we got the lightning. I guess we're not gonna go with what's it called here. It's just gonna be this into Lily for 4. Oof. Not a great follow-up. You know what I'm saying? It's just not good. Our Viridian Force, we start to like thin out the deck a little bit here. Grab another lightning. We'll go ahead and throw the Wishful Baton on the Ray. And then hit him with the good old your turn, bud. So we could go for a full voltage next turn, although there is a reasonable chance that our Zorora just gets actually blown up here. I don't think it would be that ridiculous if our Zorora just gets knocked out here. I'm not going to bet on it happening because I don't want it to happen. But it would be nice if we get one more turn. But they're setting up pretty good with the KoKo and stuff. They already got 2 lightning in the discard pile. I'm helping them out a bit here with the Viridian Forest. It looks like they're setting up their own Zorora. So we could just get punched by a Zorora here, which is not good for us. Because our setup here is a little bit slow. We really didn't get anything. We got no Poipoles. Didn't get any other Rayquazas. Basically, we found no Ultra Balls or... what's the other one? Treasures is like just kind of the big thing here. We just found none of that. But they will need their Stadium or Energy Switch. So they don't have a knockout just yet. Yeah, the Dance of the Ancients give this guy an energy and then either retreat Energy Switch or put their Thunder Stadium in play, and then we're not in a great spot. And there it is, the Pikachu himself. All right. There's the Dance of the Ancients. So we're really hoping they don't have Energy Switch or what's it called here. That would be devastating. All right, they put it on the Zapdos. I think Zapdos is coming up this turn. I almost just don't even like that play from them. Whatever, to each their own. There's a Shaymin. I don't know how much that does for us. So we need to get into the active. We need to save this thing. Do we need to save this thing? We don't have to. But it'd be nice to get this knockout because then we can knock out this plus a GX. So I would like to knock this thing out this turn, actually. So we can go like Viridian Forest, get a lightning, attach, treat, E-switch it up, bench this, Lele, or Cynthia, and then we play the Cynthia. And then we're looking for a Rayquaza. Oh, there's so many things you can get. It's insane. It's crazy. We have 2 lightning in here set up for the KoKo. All right, we found a lot of things. I think we're going to start with the Acrobike. Get another treasure. I'm going to go with treasure away the lightning energy here. Get a ray. See what the ray rips. Grab a lightning here. Could treasure for a Poipole and then treasure for the Naganadel next turn. Kind of like that. It gets that extra energy in play. Treasure for a Poipole. Treasure for the Naganadel. The KoKo is in there, so we can find that later on as well. Poipole's coming down. We're trying to get as much energy in play as possible. Then hit him with that Dragon Break for the knockout. Yeah, and then we're looking at knocking out a GX plus the Pikachu. And those are our five other prizes we're looking at. Okay, the Cynthia is also great here. Yeah, those are the 5 prizes we're looking at to win, to close out this game here. So how many energy can we get in play next turn? We can get quite a few energy in play next turn. We get 2 from the KoKo, 1 from the Naganadel, 1 from the attached return. So that's 8. So that's enough to knock out the Pikachu Zekrom. So that's what we're looking to do here then. We're looking to knock this thing out next turn. Yeah, we can get, what'd I say? 2 from the, what's his name? You know what I'm saying? And then some others from the other guy. That's good. And then a Naganadel. That's another one. So we can get 4 in play next turn. Tapu KoKo for 2. Attached return. That's 3. And then the Naganadel. That's 4. We're going to keep these 3 on our active. Hopefully they don't find their Field Blower if they play one. And then we're just balling from there. Oh, and that's a pass. So that's even better for us. Those Viridian Forest, let's get rid of the Viridian Forest because we don't know if they're playing anything. Gotta get a grass for the Shaymin because these 3 are probably coming to the Rayquaza. Searching for 1. So now even if they do play a Field Blower and find it next turn, we have so much more time to get energy in play. Once again, I think we're just gonna be balling here. We'll start with the Cynthia, charging up after 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the KoKo. Just need to find bench space for him eventually. Charging up and grab the grass. Want to leave the lightnings in the discard pile for the KoKo. So we're doing that. And then Dragon Break for the knockout. Now all we have to do is draw 3 prizes off this Pikachu and we take the game. They're definitely having a slow draw here. Slow draw here from our Pikachu opponent. Not finding the E-Switch. Not finding the Stadium. So yeah, really slow draw here from our opponent. But you know what? Sometimes that deck can be a little explosive and hard to keep up with. They haven't lost yet, that's for sure. If they still play like a Field Blower or something, we can still definitely be in trouble, but I'm definitely liking the situation we're currently in. I think we're pretty much set up for victory here. It's just a matter of time. Just need to KO this big boy and we're good to go. Yeah, the only difference maker that can be made right now is that Field Blower, like I said. And this is actually why the Wishful Batons are so good. I was a little skeptical at first when I was building this deck on stream a couple days ago, but Chad was pretty adamant about throwing the Wishful Batons in, and it's definitely worked out in all the games I've played with it so far. The Wishful Batons have actually been great. I would actually like to find room for a 3rd, but you don't need them. You need them. If you get them, you can definitely play around them, which is nice. So it's like if you find them and get them on your Pokemon, it's not like you need them every game, but you will use them every game that you find them. You can like play around them. So, all right, get our energy. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance we're losing this. Oh, they're setting up to win game next turn themselves with the GX attack. But I don't think there's any way we lose this. Checking with my discard pile real fast. Yeah, I think we have this one pretty much locked up. We'll see what we draw, but it shouldn't make a difference. All right, we're gonna start with Viridian Forest. Get rid of a grass. Gonna get a grass. Oh, maybe I should start with Acrobike there actually. Whatever. Now we're Acrobiking. Grab an E-Switch, get rid of the Naganadel. KoKo. Dance of the Ancients. Throwing on, I don't know, the Zorora. I'd put both on the Zorora if I could, but there's the concede. They know what's happening. We're about to take that clean and knockout on the Pikachu. Nothing they can do to stop us. They whipped the Field Blower on their last turn. So we were able to take the knockout there, or we're about to until they conceded. Oh well. But guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video with a Turbo Rayquaza. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give the video a like. If you've been enjoying the content I've been putting out, make sure to subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know, once again, what do you guys want to see me do with Team Up? Any specific cards or decks you want to see me play around with, comment section down below. Links to my Twitch live stream as well as social medias in the description below. Check all that fun stuff out. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.